Hi. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I'm going to slowly wait as we get the broadcast going first, and then we'll get right into it as we get more viewers. So, for the time being, Hello, hello. How are you?
Hey Julia, how you doing? I see that we have
I
quite
am great.
yeah, I see that we have some cool hacks going on at Rookie Hacks this time. I see a lot of beginners joining in.
Right. I am waiting for everyone to join, and I think we currently are at like 65 viewers, which is exciting. And yes, it is starting right now. I guess people were kind of confused with the music stopping, so we're gonna wait till they get the Twitch stream going.
Of
So,
course.
what was your favorite part of this hackathon so far, Susharka?
So I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to tell everyone that the mini event that happened with the Bob Ross painting was my favorite part of the event because made some crazy creative artistic designs and used MS Paint to
Right.
make a scenery out of something, but that was pretty cool. I do have a few like I'll show it in a few time on the stream. I
Yeah.
also about one particular scenery which was like so amazing. That person did an amazing job. He's a mentor of ours too. That was
Right.
pretty my
That
favorite.
is crazy cool. But what
Yeah.
was this person's name? You should definitely show off their painting. Would love to see it.
Yeah, of course. Let me check if I have it saved right now on my
Yeah,
device.
definitely. Seriously, yeah. Hi,
And it's
everyone. I think we're finally live for them because it took some time. Sorry for the delay, by the way. We were figuring everything out. We had so many hackers to Sharka. It was insane. I think we had over 100, about 100 projects, I think, right? Um,
Yeah,
we,
actually, so we got a lot of submissions by the end of our deadline, and we looped everyone in. There were like a few hacks going around. We first had 93. We are so proud that we hit just about 100. I have to check on the current number right now, but yeah, we're totally
right.
cool.
It's actually insane. I'm so excited to see like who the winners are, and also the beauty of this hackathon is that it's a rookie hackathon, right? So all of these
Right?
folks are beginners, and like to think that these many people submitted projects. Because honestly, Shark, I'll tell you, my first hackathon did not go that well. I literally just went and I'm like, okay, so what am I going to make? Oh my gosh, Shark,
Yeah,
you have a fan
absolutely.
apparently.
I had a
It's
similar experience. Like I had no idea what to do on my first hackathon, and this
uh,
time the mentor chat room was buzzing in with questions. Like there were so many experienced hackers that are trying to
right.
learn something new. Like that was totally up notch. Like it's like top notch, totally cool thing that happened at this hackathon. I could see everyone learning so much. Oh
Right.
god.
Exactly, like, especially, like, seeing that, experienced hackers are willing to, like, give back to the community by helping, everyone, but also they're learning new languages, low-key, I was trying to, like, learn a new language this weekend, I was trying to learn Golang, never really learned Golang, but I was, like, trying to finesse it, but I was also trying to learn Spark AR, like, the studio, version, because it's really fun to play with. Definitely
Right.
have you had a chance to look at the filters by any chance from Spark AR? The filters?
Yeah.
Some of the hackers shared. They're actually really cool, very cute and picturesque, I think, and artsy. Like I would use them for my Instagram type of thing. So yeah,
Even I was so inspired by them. I started like, I think I should learn something new today. I started with React. I learning React and making UI stuff from that.
right,
So I try my hand at the language, but I think I'm still not there yet. So I'll keep on working on the next week, and I'll just disturb a few mentors of ours so that just so that even I
right.
learn something hackathon. Like this is so cool. Of course.
Exactly. Like seriously, like our mentors, oh my god, they are amazing.
Right.
Like insanely really cool people. Like huge shout out to them there. The mentors, the hackers, our judges, like big time. Oh my god, this hackathon, honestly, I had a lot of fun. It was very fun being a part of it from the back end side of it. I wonder what like some of the hacker experiences were like. So going right into it, we have uh, Abhinav Raj, who will be joining us on the stream. Kind of get to know him a little bit more. We'll see what his hacker side of experience is like.
Right.
And we'll also see his really cool hack and get right to it.
Of course.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, Abhinav. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you? Hello.
Hi. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Where in the world are you talking to us from right now?
Yeah, I'm currently in Houston, Texas. So we're
Okay.
down here.
Yeah, is it in the
Yeah.
100-degree weather right now?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
decent. It's not that hot, but
Okay, gotcha. Not
yeah,
yet. Oh my
yeah,
god.
not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, no. I'm from Maryland, DC area, so it's like pretty. It's finally sunny for us. So I'm really enjoying the weather slightly.
Yeah.
Um,
It's raining out here in India, like so
Yeah.
you're in a pretty good weather.
so Sharika, where in India are you from again?
So I'm from Delhi,
You're from
and
Delhi. Okay, gotcha.
I'm from
Okay.
Delhi.
Mhm.
Cool. So Abhinav, also, how do I say your name? Is it Abhinav Raj?
Yeah, but you can call me
Okay.
Abhinav. That's fine too.
Abhinav? Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit more about your hacker experience. So your first time hacker, second hackathon.
Oh yeah.
What
So
is
this
it?
is actually our second hackathon.
Okay.
Yeah, our first hackathon just was like 1 month ago, and we basically had the same team. So it was kind of nice to move on with the same team because we learned about each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we're
Right.
able to build upon it. In our first hackathon, we actually made an app with Flutter, and that was also a first time using that language. So and
Nice.
it didn't go too well because we didn't exactly finish. But this time, rather than making an app, we went with a website with 3JS, which we've never really worked with before. It's like a 3JS is like a 3D rendering tool, so you can basically make different websites in 3D. And it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I never heard about it until like one of my teammates like brought it up. He was like, oh, like it's similar to like Unity, except it's like 3D for a
Right.
website. I was like, oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
Right.
cool.
very
Yes.
cool. I've never used it. That's
Sounds
a really cool.
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah. Have you worked on that end of it, Sasharika, before, by any chance?
No, actually, this is
No, I
pretty new
haven't.
to me. I've not
Yeah.
worked on such a thing. Like, this is actually very unique and a very interesting idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very
So,
cool.
like, so tell us more about like your how did your team go about the challenges and stuff? Like, what happened
Right.
in your project?
So at the beginning of the Rookie Hacks Challenge, we were originally planning to do like an AR with Unity and like Flutter combination, but like but we realized like how complicated that would be, and also we weren't very experienced with C# or Unity or
Mhm.
anything like that, or making models with Blender. So we decided to try to go with 3JS. It was kind of a more simplified version because it's more on the web side, so we kind of understood how
Mhm.
that worked. um, and then we were just thinking about what we should make, and
Mhm.
then we were talking about like I mean, currently we're in like the coronavirus situation, right? So we were
Uh-huh.
thinking of like along the lines of diseases and how that's causing a huge problem at the moment.
Yeah.
And we also like saw, and one of our members had seen like a video by like 3 Blue 1 Brown, and
Mhm.
they saw a video of like how like a population can like get infected with starting with one individual, and over time
That's
it
what's happening
impacts.
with this
Yeah,
pandemic right now. Yeah.
right.
Right.
And if you manipulate different variables like infection radius and social distancing, if people follow the social distancing policy, how it impacts the entire world and or the population. So we decided to do something like that and combine
Mhm.
it with like the game plaguing kind of, but in 3D. So we made like a 3D rendered globe, and you could see like the infection spreading as you manipulate the variables of infection radius, infection
Wow.
probability, social distancing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a really good segue to show off your project, Abhinav. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna pull up your video here, because I know you made a really cool. It's called Simplay. That is
Yes.
your project's name. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up for you, and we could watch your video
Wow.
because
I
it sounds
actually
very
love to
exciting,
see it. Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Sounds very exciting and really cool. So let me go ahead and share
And
that.
it's so relatable to the current situation that's been happening. Like, God. Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah. Here we go. Let me make sure we have
Let's
audio. Play that there.
We developed a 3D pandemic simulation named Simplate with the intent of staying as true to the real-life situation of COVID-19 as possible. In order to visualize this, we used the 3JS library in order to render 3D objects. White dots represent uninfected people, red dots represent infected people, and black dots represent either dead people or people who survived and gained immunity. Our infection model follows the common SIR model, where people can either be susceptible to the infection, infected, or removed. As for our algorithm to determine how our virus spreads, we opted to use the arc length between people rather than their absolute distance in order to determine proximity between people. We also determined that the population density of our simulation should be as accurate as possible, so we made desert areas and oceans look likely to have people. Factors such as the radius at which infected can affect others were scaled to be as representative as possible of real life. We also incorporated the ability of people to travel from place to place on the globe, as transportation plays a large role in the spread of a virus. Our project is meant to provide awareness and educate people online about the dangers of not following the guidelines put forth by authorities in order to reduce the spread of the pandemic. The user is intended to adjust the parameters and step through time to witness how each variable affects the spread of the disease. As you can see, we already completed a couple time steps. We can see that in each time step, there is an exponential increase of amount of people infected. Transportation plays a big role in transporting the virus to other areas. There's also a steady increase in the total amount of removed people or dead people. The increase of the disease and
Very cool, Abby. That's really, really neat.
Yeah.
I'm
Very neat. I'm
I'm
actually
actually so impressed by the graphics they've set in. Like they're so engaging, right?
right. Yeah, like you're. That's really cool that you basically. And this is the first time you're learning this language too, right, Abby?
Right. This is our first time using this
Yeah.
language, and
That.
yeah, like we didn't know anything about like 3D rendering, but we did have some kind of linear algebra experience, so we were able to like compute in spherical coordinates, kind of.
Wow.
So we were able to do something along those lines.
That is crazy cool. Accomplishments that you're proud of, as we could see here, looking at your website. Very cool. Really awesome. Keep working on it. I mean, honestly, it looks very like for the amount of time that you've had. I give you all like huge props for being able to come up with that website. Very
Yep.
cool, Abby. So thank you so much, Abby. And before you go, I want to hear what is the best part about Rookie Hacks in general, and will you be attending more hackathons?
Oh yes, I'll definitely be attending more hackathons. I really liked. Well, I didn't get to compete in many mini challenges because we were focused on our project a lot. But like, I guess the one part we did experience was like the opening ceremony. That was pretty nice. We got to
Okay.
experience.
Cool. Yeah. Definitely. Is this your? Have you been to in-person hackathons before?
No, we only did online hackathons because we started
Okay.
doing hackathons in
Gotcha.
the COVID-19.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great time to start. So next time you're on in-person hackathons, you'll have all the digital experience and you can get right into it. It's tons of fun. So I hope to see you at other MLH events in the future.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Abby.
All right, see you around.
So Sharika, what an awesome project, right? Honestly, that was pretty cool, I think. Especially like so current, right?
Right, it's actually that's what I'm just talking about. It's so relatable that when I saw those projects, I could see that, oh god, this is like so with the situation right now, and they've created an app and with so many graphics. And the best part is they just learn these languages.
Your voice is breaking. Ooh.
Implement so I think it's rain. Can you see me and hear me now?
Yes, I can see and hear you now. We're good.
So the best part is that they just learn these languages and they just implemented such beautiful application from that. So that is pretty amazing. I'm in awe of that. Oh god.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So next I'm going to bring on my dear friend and classically known hackathon friend, honestly. A lot of people know Ben. Ben, I'm gonna bring you right onto the stream here. Hello.
Hey Ben.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
It's been some time.
Yes, yeah.
Last I saw you was in Boston actually.
Tech Together,
But I was at Tech Together Boston, and I was at Make Harvard. Was when I last saw him.
So you were together at a hackathon?
Yeah. So Ben is known to be a classic hackathon enthusiast. So I've seen him around at a couple hackathons, and he's good friends with a bunch of the other MLH coaches as well. So we know a Ben, and everyone knows Ben. So welcome back, Ben. So Ben, how's your digital hackathon experience been like so far?
It's been great. I feel like they're getting closer and closer to the real thing. We had a lot of fun, learned a lot.
First digital hackathon?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is Rookie Hacks your first digital hackathon?
Second, we did backyard hacks last weekend.
Gotcha.
nice.
How was that? Backyard. Did you like backyard hacks better, or was rookie hacks better?
Whoa.
I think it was backyard. Yeah, the theme was a lot of fun. As much as I love learning new things, Julia was a pain to work with.
Okay,
So
definitely not
You
hurt by
put him in
that
a
at all.
There.
Yeah,
Put him in a tough spot. Yeah, that's all right, Ben. You know, it's okay.
it's okay.
So-
We'll let that slide.
Yeah, we let that slide.
Yeah. So Ben, tell us about a bit more on about your project and like it's called Toodle Tales, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make
Sounds interesting.
learning
Yeah.
fun. So inspire creativity and raise literacy rates. So we're focused on kids, and we create an app where they can tell a story, and it'll automatically listen to what they're saying and draw images on the fly as they're speaking.
Very cool. Okay.
So there's a lot of
I am going to pull up your video in the meantime, but yeah, keep
Yeah,
talking.
can we do a demo? Right. So tell me more about it. So you this project was built in Rookie Hacks, or like what? Which technology that you used? Like, tell me more about it.
Yeah, so it's a lot of transforming data from one form to another. So we start in Svelte was the client that we used. We hadn't used that before, so we gave it a shot. And we use speech to text to see what the user is saying, send the text to the API so we don't have any privacy issues with children and their voices. Then on a Julia API, we go ahead and parse it and find what actors have the children brought into the scene. So like if they say Penny is a penguin, then we have a penguin on the scene. We'll see that in the demo. We
Very
find that and then
cool.
send the images back to the client where we animate them.
Very cool. I'm gonna hit play on your video here,
Yeah.
and we'll watch his demo.
According to the United Nations Children's Fund, around 74 million children still lack early childhood education. However, our project, Untitled Tale, teaches children or rookies of life how to pronounce words and read sentences while expressing their creativity. This addresses some of the biggest concerns of children development. Now, let's look at a demo of our solution.
Penny the penguin.
Oh,
Here is Penny is a penguin. Penny lives on an iceberg. Today, Penny is swimming in the ocean. Penny chases a fish for lunch. Oh no, the squid ate the fish.
these animations though, they're very cool.
Yeah. Oh, the penguin's there again.
Yeah. Penny the penguin, my new best friend.
Yay.
Or innovative solution to inspire creativity in education and action. If you couldn't tell from the demo, we're actually generating the pictures on the fly as the user speaks. This creates a fun learning experience that encourages kids to read and speak to create fun animations. It also sparks creativity as kids build their own book the way they see fit. Now I want to talk a little bit more about the technical details behind the project. We start in the Svelte client that listens to speech and turns it into parsable text. We only send the text to the Julia API to preserve privacy. We start by identifying the subject, object, verb, and scene from the sentence using a dependency parser and graph theory algorithms. Using the verb that we identified, we can determine the correct animation to use by looking in word embedding space. We then scrape the web for images of the subject, object, and scene, so we have stuff to draw to the canvas. Finally, we send a response to the client, including the links to the images and how to animate them.
Thank you. We can't wait to see you toddle your way to success.
That is so cool, Ben.
Thank you.
Very Riz kids. I don't know. It brought me back to my childhood days of when I had to like take all these like ABC mouse quizzes and such. Very cool.
Like it's the graphics are so cool. I mean, just look at that penguin and the squid. Oh God, you've done a good work on that front too. Oh
Yeah,
my.
absolutely. So Ben, can you tell me a little bit more about like some of the challenges that you all ran into and such, and like a bit more about the learning experience?
Sure. So we used Julia for a bulk of the project, a lot of the business logic. It was all of our first time using Julia, and it's really weird as a language compared to a lot of the other stuff we've used.
Mhm.
So indexing starts at 1, for example. So when you're using some libraries, they like to index at 0 instead. So it would
Mhm.
cause bugs. You wouldn't be able to trace it down because the library is using 0-based indexing, even though the language uses 1.
Mhm.
Don't know why.
So can
With a lot of the NLP stuff, it used a lot of memory, so it was hard to iterate rapidly. It'd take maybe 5 minutes to spin up the server every time.
uh-huh.
So
Wow.
there's lots of Julia stuff.
Right. Wow. That is so because it's a new language completely, right? That you've never worked on it in the past, and most of your teammates have not actually worked on it either.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Okay. So I mean, you definitely got the rookie hacks experience, I would assume. Is what I'm getting here.
Definitely,
Very
yeah.
cool, man. Very cool. So Ben, what are your before you hop off the stream? What are you doing this summer? How are things?
So I'm working at Microsoft right now with the summer internship.
Okay.
And just plan on doing some more summer league hackathons along with that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Well, I hope to see you at the next couple hackathons, especially like the online hackathons.
Yeah,
I'll be
the in-person event
mentoring.
too.
Exactly. And in-person events whenever they return, hopefully soon,
Hopefully.
but we will see. I really wish my in-person events are going to return soon.
Right.
But hey, digital hackathons are fun too. They're a different kind of fun. Like Ben had messaged me earlier when I was like, "Hey, ask me questions." In the chat, I made an announcement. He goes like, "Hey, Anuhia, what is a hackathon?" Like jokingly, and I was like, "You know what, Ben? A hackathon is actually a party, but in my head." And he's like, "Damn, I've been partying way too much in my head lately." So definitely, that's how I think hackathons digitally are: chaos and partying in my head, essentially.
Yeah.
But
It's a
yeah,
great way to meet new people from all over since it's not just one
exactly.
location.
Exactly. It's a global global scale, right? So definitely. But yeah, well, it was really great chatting with you, Ben, and I hope to catch you at other hackathons.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course. So wow, what a cool project, right?
Absolutely. Penny is like my spirit animal now. Like look how cute it looks. Oh my
Right?
god.
It was such a cute animal, and honestly, those UI, it was great.
Wow.
And the thing is, they used a new language. Like I keep coming back to the fact that it's a rookie hacks, right? Ben, I know is a pretty experienced hacker, as in like he's attended multiple hackathons, but at the same time, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna learn a new language and take on a challenge, right? And that's what all these hackers did here this weekend. They all like
And
took on a new challenge.
yeah, and that is so inspiring. I mean, that gives you an edge, to learn, to still learn something new every day and keep hacking and, try something new, and gives you that zeal to work on things, right? So,
Exactly.
when did you meet? Like, when was the last hackathon that Ben won? Is like, how was that meet? Like, tell me something about that.
Yeah. So last hackathon that Ben and I were at was Tech Together Boston. It's actually one of my favorite hackathons. It is one of the largest female-centric hackathons, and he was there as a mentor / volunteer, and we kind of just went back and forth. I was coaching Make Harvard, which is a hardware-based hackathon at Harvard, and oh my gosh, the projects that come out of those hardware-based hackathons are phenomenal, Sasharka. Like they're insane. Like I think one of my favorite projects I saw there was someone built like a physical like piano essentially made out of like sensors, and it was like for autistic people, and it was for people who can't actually see, and it's just like it was designed for piano towards people with disabilities essentially.
Yeah.
And it's insane to think that these projects can be built in less than 24 hours, you know?
I mean, just they brainstorm so much and they get such brilliant and amazing ideas. So out of right?
Right. So Shasharka, have you been to hackathons before? And in the sense, like as a hacker, and if so, which one is your coolest project that you've worked on that you're the most proud of?
Yes, I've been to a lot of hackathons. The last in-person hackathon that I was in my hometown only. I went to Hack BSIT. I was a coach there. So that was a pretty cool hackathon. I mean, we had so much fun with the organizers and organizing. So it was like the hackers were on multiple levels. So we just had to run around one room to another to see that what was happening around. And we had like just there to have a look at what amazing amazing projects these hackers were building. So that was the last one, but I also attended one in Singapore, which in that hackathon, that people had such amazing and vibrant ideas. Like there was
Mhm.
one project that had like that's on my mind was that he actually used some sort of a toy where they had
Mhm.
two ears. So it was like a game that they play. So when you pull one, the one ear goes up, and if you pull the
Uh-huh.
other side string, the other ear goes up, and it's like a game in front of you. So you just have to move
Right.
your character to the left or the right, and you're just to
Right.
pull things around. I was
Yeah.
like, it was
It's such a cute, fun project.
it was so fun. I played that game and
Right.
I just didn't want to leave it or give anyone else the chance to play the game. But yeah, all right, so
Yeah.
that was so much
Seriously,
fun.
like that's the best part about in-person hackathons, I think, is whenever they make interactive games, I've always loved like playing the interactive games that they made. When I was at Make Harvard again, someone made a game where basically if you projected onto the wall, right, and you moved a piece of tape, they used basically light and color sensors, and if you moved a piece of tape, you can play Tetris by moving tape blocks, which is insanely cool. I thought, and they had like Flappy Bird, where you basically like tap on the wall and
I
you can.
love Happy Bird.
Oh
Oh
my
god, yeah. I have played it on mobile and I've been seeing it in person. Like that's so cool. It must have been
Right?
fun.
It's insane. But yeah, some insane projects have come out of some hardware-based hackathons for sure. And also another thing is I'm gonna get right into showing off some. Speaking of artistic and really cool projects, right? Have you had a chance to look at any of the GitHub drawings for this weekend by any chance?
The Octodad drawings? No,
Yeah, the
I would
AutoCAD
love to
drawings.
see that. Yeah.
Right here, let me share this stream with this is the hashtag rookie hacks. Um, like tweets that have been going on throughout this weekend. And we're gonna
Wow.
start off with actually the Bob Ross painting that you were talking about earlier. Oh my
Yes,
god,
this
look at
one.
that.
I mean, just
Isn't it
look at the
so good?
masterpiece.
Yeah, Deep
So
oh my god, huge shout out to you, dude.
hands down, like this, like when we actually ran this mini event, what happened
Uh-huh.
was that we all were like having a difficult time, using the MS Paint, using the brush. Like I think I made the most pathetic, like I don't even call that an artistic piece. I
Uh-huh.
raised the most pathetic painting. When I saw at this painting, I was awestruck. I mean, within 30 minutes he made this masterpiece with MS Paint, and we were struggling to use the brush there even. So
I'm sorry, I
this
don't
was
know
like
if you struggled much, my friend. Deep it clearly is such a masterpiece. There is no struggling with your brush here. So wow,
absolutely.
it is
So
such
we
a
had
beautiful
so many,
painting.
right? There were so many participants there, and this was
Uh-huh.
like I love this painting so much. I asked him to like
Right?
send me to Discord because this is like the best painting that I've seen on MS Paint right now.
Great.
And
It's like imagine if
copying
it was
Bob,
on a canvas. I'm sorry?
yeah, and he was copying Bob Ross, and Bob like
Right.
his painting was similar to that because when like seeing Bob Ross paint, and he was like, you do this with the artistic strokes, you do that with the artistic strokes. Like it's okay if you make a few mistakes. Like okay, my painting is all mistakes, but this is brilliant.
Right, exactly. And to think that he made that in like literally 30 minutes, like wow, dude. But like props off to you there. Going on into Siddharth here says that he developed his for the first time as part of a challenge with a new language. He used GD script and rookie hacks. Thanks for
Have
such
you
challenges. It was a
heard
pleasure
of
having
GD
you,
script?
Siddharth.
I mean, this is something new for me. Have you ever heard of GD script?
No, I haven't. Let's take a look at his images right here. Very cool. Okay, well, it looks like code. I don't know if code is really cool, but
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a
hey,
bit
I love
there.
code. Don't get me wrong. And is that I guess that's him working on his project.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
game
And there's a
developed.
GitHub
Oh,
link
nice.
there. Very cool. Ooh, okay. He also drew the Octocat with his pen. That's a really cute drawing for sure. Hopefully,
That's a
just
great
selected for some swags and goodies. Every hacker spirit always wanting those swags and goodies. All right, Siddharth, we see you. Very
There's another
cute.
one.
Yeah, I think it's like a COVID themed doctor prescription type look to it.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Drawing.
it's so. Oh, we have another one here.
Okay, we have another one here. It is a hockey theme.
Air hockey. Oh,
Yeah, and
nice.
definitely a Canadian, I'm sure. I think Pranav here is from Canada. Can't tell really. Just ice hockey with the Canadian flag. I wonder.
Yeah, we still have doubts on that. They
Right?
also-
Exactly.
I love that cap.
Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god. Ooh, I love how it's like tiled. Grace,
Yeah.
wow.
It's actually, I think it's a representation of how we're all inside our homes and looking out the window.
Exactly. Yeah, she
Like,
says the
yeah.
world is very dark right now for many reasons, and people are suffering for no reason. I wanted to make it slightly hopeful. That is
Yeah.
so wholesome.
So
That
noble.
is
Yeah.
so
Such a great thought.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, come on, we've been stuck inside. I miss traveling to people and attending hackathons. And clearly, like, that's it's definitely we can all be hopeful. You know, we'll all get through this situation together.
Absolutely.
Oh, I see your face right here. So, Sharika, you should quite a bit. It
Yeah,
seems.
this was an amazing workshop that we took on Beanstack, and we
Right.
have like so many participants there, and we straight work from the environment setup to the code, everything. And even at the end of the workshop, we were able to debug all the environment problems that they faced with their machines. It was a pretty great. Love the enthusiasm that the participants had there.
Yeah, I was actually trying to take a couple images of you while you were in the middle of your workshop, and every single time that I tried to screenshot your face, it was very like imagine if someone's speaking and trying to screenshot us right now, it would not be very pretty.
I'm
So
pretty sure
basically,
that you had some funny pictures of me there.
exactly.
But
But yeah, no, definitely I loved like looking through this workshop. I actually learned a bit more about mean stack going in with this workshop for sure. Oh, we got another Octocat here. There's a Rubik's Cube Octocat. Very cute, very cute. Oh, this Octocat is me. My head is definitely the most appropriate location for fire. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I totally get that. There's actually a classic MLH meme. I don't know if you've ever seen it, Shasharka. It's basically a little duck that's just it's the Ducky the debugger that's just sitting there. And actually here, I don't know if the hackers can see it. It's on the back of my phone right here.
yeah.
It's the iDemo sticker, but it's actually an iOrganize sticker. And we have the sticker when we basically organize a hackathon. You get the iOrganize sticker, which is really cool. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that is what I feel like he's saying. Jeff here is like, there's a fire in my head, and I'm just solving. I totally relate to you there, Jeff.
Also has a Rubik's Cube there going.
Right. My Octocat is for war, but still need a lot of training. Is this like Avatar kind of inspired with like a little bit of like Viking inspiration here?
So at Rookie Hacks, we're all going to war by learning a new language. Is that it?
Right, exactly.
I have another one.
Oh,
So cute.
Right? Oh.
This Octocat has
this is a very like cool.
This is so dope. This is so cool.
I know the little word for it is dope. In the sense that it's like got the ice on my wrist type of like roly look with like a hacker to it.
Like we just want to start DJing and getting out. Also, we also should have a mini event on DJing too. Like that's pretty cool.
So actually, a fun story about DJing at hackathons. My hackathon a while ago, we used to do like a late night party. A rave essentially is what we would do. We'd basically put lights on and just have a dance break, which is really cool. So shout out to Hack UMBC if anyone wants to come to an in-person event. That's my hackathon. It's my baby. So if anyone wants to show up to Hack UMBC in spring and party it up with us and get hacking away, definitely come to it.
That's on my bucket list now. I've never partied on a hackathon. That's something that should be there on my next hackathon. Oh, we have
so much fun.
Yeah.
We have another one here. I guess it's like a high-tech Octocat. Oh, it's like a Star Wars type, I feel like. Here, or Star Trek type, not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Very cool. Except this Octocat only has five legs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Missed out on the other ones.
Yeah. Very cool. Oh, also, love this tweet, Sasharika. I know we talked about this. This hackathon. All right, for all of you, you have to check out songs about Git. Oh my god, it like literally is a playlist for songs about GitHub. Pull it, merge, commit.
Yeah, there were hackers. They were talking about how this will make your commits easier, and it was like so. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm gonna play the next time I'm making a
right. Exactly. And here, insert coffee to begin. What a mood. Honestly, this is such a mood because my mom literally dropped me off some tea right now. I've been a tea person these pandemics, but story during pandemic. What's your coffee story during this pandemic?
So
Very
my
cool. Very cute.
story, like I think that the top of my head would be my coffee story. So I don't know how to cook essentially, and
Uh-huh.
even in coffee, I think I run into a lot of troubles at home.
Uh-huh.
So this is something that happened. So this is my first time that at home in quarantine I learned how to cook and I baked a cake, like a
Wow.
simple sweet
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
But
So you were
managed
saying?
to burn that even at the end. Also at the end, I just overcooked it a few minutes, and it came out to be a hard one. And everyone in my family was like, "Oh God, like that was the one thing that you were supposed to do. You
Right.
right."
Yeah, so just this morning I burnt shrimp. So trust me, I am not a cook. I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna cook some shrimp right now," and while like right before getting into like running my mini event earlier today, and I just forgot that there was shrimp on the pan, and I burnt my house basically. So that happened today.
So we're capable of doing that, people.
Also, just to shout another thing, hackers, we are working on finalizing all the winners. By the way, just want to let you know we're getting there. So another thing is drop some questions for us that you want us to answer. Anything MLH hackathon related about us. We'd love to tell you about our experience in the hackathon community. So drop some questions while you're at it. And in the meantime, I'm going to show off some Spark AR challenge. Uh, Spark AR filters, basically. I believe the hashtag is rookie hacks, and here it is. This is the one of he made a wait, hold on. I didn't share my screen here. Hold on. Here we go. All right, here it is. This is pretty cool. Wait, what is
Yeah.
it over there?
What's
It's a
happening there? Stay at home. Oh.
stay at home, stay connected, and happy hacking. Oh wait, I guess if you like blink, it like
That's
sends
like
up.
Ducky the debugger. That's Ducky the debugger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the debugger, but if you blink, it basically like shoots out Ducky the debugger out of you. That's really cool. Very cool. I love that. And here's
Nice.
another one, it seems.
Use
Another
Spark AR to create this filter/sticker for Instagram.
oh, that's so
We
cute.
created an effect with the 2020 season logos floating down no matter where the camera is
Oh,
facing.
very
To create a
cool.
fun way for hackers to show how they are participating in hackathons this year.
Right. Very cool. Very
Use
cute.
Spark AR
This kind of reminds me of my hackathon story. Actually, here I can share my hackon experience from 2020,
Wow.
back in MLH 2020. This is
Mhm.
my hackathon story filter, and this kind of reminds me of. So this is hackon, by the way. I know we were talking about it earlier.
Right.
This one here is hackon, and that's me shouting out to HackUNDC. I'm trying to find the filter specifically. Oh, that's another hackathon that I'm at. As you can see, I'm really involved with MLH, and I'm trying to find this particular filter that basically resembles here. Cup stacking, classic hackers, quite a few. Oh my god, this is a fun one here. I actually got pied in the face at this hackathon, and that was some experience, which is really fun. The organizers just pied me in the face at the end of the hackathon. And I am still trying to find the sticker here. I guess I don't have it, unfortunately. It's
Oh,
fine.
wow, this is such a
But
big power of cup stacking. Oh my goodness. You
yeah,
have
yeah.
experience that, I must say.
I love my cup stacking experience. So definitely quite the array of hackathon memories there.
Right. We just love the
Yeah.
So, all right, folks, what we'll do is now we'll jump in a quick coffee break and we'll finish. We'll just be back with the closing presentation and list of winners. So, yeah, we
So
just,
take like a 5-minute break and we'll be back soon. Sound good?
yeah, of course.
Hello, hello, and we are back. Oh, wait, I can't. Yeah. Sweet.
Can-
All right, friends.
Right.
What's on NASA's stream? Anyone watching the NASA live stream? I see y'all are already bored with the MLA stream. Is that what's going on here? Just
We
kidding.
are-
I see some of the comments here. So our demo's over. Yeah, we're just about wrapping up now. I know next time, come back next week and we'll definitely show off more live demos. That way that we can see all the awesome work that you all did. And we'll get right into it, Shashika, without further ado. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
So we want everyone to embrace the title of rookie this week because, wow, you all did such a phenomenal job. And
Yeah. So if you've attended this hackathon before, you're welcome too. And if you want to learn new language, we welcome you too. And since you all did such a phenomenal job at Rookie Hacks this weekend, shout out to everyone out there. Thank you for demoing and submitting your hacks. We're proud of you all.
Yeah, seriously, thank you, hackers, mentors, and our awesome judges. Seriously, wow.
Yeah, we had more than 700 hackers check in. I mean, yeah, that's so great. This gets me so hyped up on that. And I can see the comments right in. People are so excited about it too.
Exactly. It is actually insane. And oh my gosh, Shashika, check that number out. It's 100 plus projects submitted. Wow. Wild.
Mind blowing. Yeah. So the Amulet and sponsor prizes. Are you excited for that, hackers?
Right? Get a little drum roll going.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We'll start off with the best domain name. Sashika, you want to announce that one? It is?
Yes. Find a space, safe space. So this one was my favorite hackathon. They used such a unique domain name to register with domain.com, and they have such an amazing a project. And I suggest everyone to check it out if you haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah.
And let's move on to the next prize.
The best use of Google Cloud, and that one, the winner are
Gateway.
Congrats to you all. Nice job. Best use of MongoDB Atlas, and the winners are Tech Connect.
Awesome.
So clap for you all. A little Twitch stream claps for you all there.
Yeah. We have the best DigiKey hardware hack 2, and it is automated greenhouse. Congratulations, folks. You did a pretty great job right at that.
Right, exactly. Awesome. Nice job, y'all. Most creative radar.io hack.
What's our weather?
What's our weather?
So-
Congrats, you all.
Congratulations,
And
folks.
going right into it with the rookie hack prizes. So we had the first overall beginner and new language third overall. Winner is Toodletail. We had Toodletail on here.
Yeah, it was demoed.
Absolutely. Nice job, y'all. Congrats.
Then congratulations, folks. New language. New.
Nice job,
Nice.
y'all. Nice.
So I see the drum rolls in the live comments too. So people are so excited.
Right? I'm so happy. So new language first overall would be Share Care. Congrats to you all. Nice job.
Yeah.
And next we have beginner third overall would be Safe Routes. Congrats to you all. Next up we have beginner second overall, and that is Q Safe. Nice job.
We also have beginner first overall, and that is
Codely.
I love their name. Like they're being so creative with that.
Really? Oh wow! I would honestly love to share their video right now. But we'll get right into it with the rest of
the presentation.
Yeah. That is actually really cool. Seriously, props to all the winners so far because wow, you all really like new language beginners. You all seriously killed it this weekend. So just to reiterate that again. So congrats to all of our winning hackers and show off your hack. And like you did, you have the I demoed sticker. You all be receiving them. Look at that. It's really cute. Love that graphic. So
and
love
since you want a demo, you get your I demo stickers. So just go ahead and grab your
I demoed stickers. You should be receiving them. And you also, Next up, order your camp supplies, which basically is at the Summer League check-in. Essentially what that is that our Summer League, you can get your I demoed stickers. We'll have stickers shipped to you and such as well. So yeah.
So this was a fun weekend. And now at the end of this Avalanche Summer League event. So Anuya, how are you for this?
Yeah, I am loving it. And so basically the fun definitely doesn't end this weekend. We had so much fun. We had such a fun time, right? And guess what? For all those who are looking to come next weekend, we have a really cool hackathon called Not University Hacks. Basically, this hackathon is dedicated for those who are not in university. So mainly high school students, another beginner level type hackathon. Very cool. Hope to see some of you all back there, if not all of you back there.
Next, we love to welcome everyone to the hacker community, right?
Exactly. Next, we have Same Home, Different Hacks. Sashika, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So Same Home, Different Hacks is just like our previous hackathon, Hack at Home, and there'll be 4 tracks, a lot of open-ended stuff, folks. So you might want to join in and, hack with us on Same Home Hacks. We also have hackathon, which is Hack Girl Summer. Right.
Love
so that hackathon is female and binary centric only, and we would love to see all females and binary join in Hack Girl Summer. And
absolutely, it is a female, woman, and non-binary centric hackathon. So seriously, love that name, Hack Girl Summer. Shout out to Kevin for that. But seriously, Hot Girl Summer, Hack Girl Summer, love that. But yeah, thank you to everyone. Thank you, campers, mentors, and judges. Seriously, had an awesome time this weekend. And once again, thank you, Shashrika. And that is a wrap on Rookie Hacks, my friends. Hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, there was no winner for the UiPath Automation Prize, I believe. We could double check that and let you know. But yeah. So that is that, my friends. Hope to see you all back at another hackathon in the future. And all those winners, please reach out to us and we'll get you situated with your prizes and such. Sound good? All right.
Thank
We'll
you
see,
so much for joining in. I just seen a few comments. I'm just reading.
I know, I'm just waiting for the comments to load in. That way we can situate everything. And I see another really, yeah, definitely. I see one
Yeah.
question here. What hackathons look like if we were worms? I really wonder that too. That's a very deep question there.
God gives us a lot to think about this weekend.
Exactly. Well, thank you all. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we hope to see you at all our other awesome hackathons. Enjoy your summer. Bye, y'all.
Bye.